It was long ago I found a stone. I knew not what it was. Sort of round, it made no sound, but sounds in me awoke. A roar, a sigh, a lullaby, a requiem, a toast, an old jazz band, a wandering hand, and scenes of dancing ghosts. A kind of portal, some might say, and so I flew around, arms waving, high and proud. Aloud, I screamed of what I'd found. I brought it to the Great Museum. Unimpressed, they scowled at me. Dear, they said, it's just a rock. We don't see the things you see. So, with the stone, I rode alone, the Piccadilly line. I exit the station with determination and a bustling, busy mind. There, that's it. The music hall. That's where I shall go. I'll climb the pavilion as witty as William. I'll speak as crisp as snow. Listen, they must. In me they'll trust when I reveal this magic stone. So I scaled up the building, the London Pavilion, and lifted a megaphone. Attention, attention, I have something to say. Please lend me your ear, for I have come a long way. This here in my hand, I have brought to your land. A gem I am certain you will understand. With all of your poets, the things that they knoweth, your lords and their crowns, the places they found. With all of your clout, I have not a doubt you'll figure this out. So I held out my hand with no hesitation. My breath I held deep with silent elation. I lifted my chin to collect all their awe, and my heart, like Armada, sunk when I saw. Nothing had changed and no one was listening. Street lamps aglow, pavement still glistening. How could it be they don't see what I see? Have I lost my mind, or are they just blind? Let me rewind. No, their eyes seem just fine. I guess it was I who was wrong all this time. I exit the circle and found me a square. There, a willow tree dancing with long flowing hair, waving me over for tea and a pear. With no other plans, I walked over there. I sipped and I nibbled the fruit, and the willow said, rest, with its words made of roots. I let my lids fall, free to forget it all. But I dreamed of the stone, like an angel she called. I said, what is this? It is now that you speak. In my slumbers you rise when I'm tired and weak. I did what you asked. I took you around, but nobody heard your magnificent sounds. Aha, she exhaled, but I'm just a stone, like a house, just a house, before it's a home. What you found long ago is no lesser true than the waves I awoke that crash inside you. You need not to prove it. You are living proof. When you embrace that, I'll shine through you. Just then I awoke under willow and square, everything as it was except what wasn't there. I reached in my pocket and heard a trombone. It played like the day I first found the stone. But the stone, it was gone, and my pocket was bare. It was as if I was dreaming, but still wide aware. The bees plucked the pollen, pizzicato indeed. My heart joined in too, tambour of the breeze. I had not a care to be but just one, to hear the sweet croon of our sensational sun. So I opened my mouth and let sounds escape, of rhythm, blues, and keys of heartache. I was the cello, my neck was the bow. The cellist had hands that moved fast and slow. Like lemon drops, each quaver landed lightly on the lilies. Like honeybees, the people came, like I'd hoped in Piccadilly. But I had changed, and I had learned a lesson without end, that to tell of magic found is like willing an arrow to bend. The gift of inspiration, indeed, it is divine, for when we show it, we then become it, that stone that one may find.